How would you describe your health over the last year or two?
Not very good, like, but I smoke and drink, and I don't try to take care of my health at all.
And can I just ask you then, out of 10, what would you give your health?
1.
That's near death now, so that's not that bad. Anyway.
Actually, I give it, like a 4 out of 10, yeah.
Okay. And can I ask you, did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
I did, yeah. 3 of them. I was bullied into doing it, basically. Yeah.
And did it cause any long-term or short-term side effects after you took those vaccines?
Not that I noticed. Only I was sick for about 2 days after the first one I got. Yeah.
And so you haven't noticed any effect then, good or bad since?
No, hopefully not. Yeah.
And would you take any more of them?
No, there's no reason to at this point, like, so no, I wouldn't.
Tell me, how would you describe your health over the last year or two?
Not the best.
Out of 10, what would you give it?
Probably a 7.
And did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
I did, yeah.
How many?
2.
And did you have any health? Were the health problems, do you think, caused or exacerbated by the vaccine, or did you have them prior to the vaccine?
No, I had a lot of health issues prior. I don't think it really did anything to make anything worse. So
you think that it was perfectly safe, the vaccine?
I think it was developed really, really quickly for what it was, and if it had come out now, I don't think that I would get another one. And even now, like, they're telling you to upgrade it, and I'm just not. I do have a lot of family members who had bad issues afterwards. You hear a lot of people who have heart issues and stuff like that after getting it, and that's kind of the reason why I wouldn't get it again, but I got lucky in the sense that it didn't affect me.
How would you describe your health over the last year or two?
Not great. Yeah. Lots of things haven't changed, and having to get tests for this and that. And but before that, I was always usually very healthy. Yeah, having energy, lots of energy. Yeah. And
can I just ask you, did you take the COVID vaccines?
I did.
How many of them did you take?
2, I think. I don't know. Yeah.
And did you have any of these problems?
I did before, but no, I wouldn't put it down to that at all. No, not at all.
No, what would you put it down to?
I'd put it down to just getting old.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't even go there, to be honest. No.
Okay, so you're perfect. You don't regret taking them at all, do you?
Not at all. No. It made me feel safer. I've never had COVID, so yeah.
Well, I didn't take a vaccine. I never had COVID either. So.
Yeah. But still, everyone has different opinions. But I just feel I believe in the science. Yeah. So.
Not the worst, not the best.
Out of 10, what would you give it?
6.
And can I ask you, did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
Yes, I took the Pfizer, I think. Yeah, I got the 2 shots, but I haven't taken any top-ups.
And did you have any side effects after those vaccines?
No, just a sore arm. I actually didn't have any of the side effects, I don't think, no.
And did your health improve or disimprove after the vaccines?
Maybe disimprove a little bit, but I'm not really too sure. I won't be able to say for sure.
And would you take any more of those jabs?
No, I don't think so, no.
Why not?
I just don't really think it's made much of a difference to getting, I got COVID after I got it, so I wasn't too concerned with getting it again.
Health is good at the moment, yeah.
And can I ask you, did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
I didn't take any of the booster or anything like that, or the vaccine, no.
Oh, so you're just in good health. You didn't take any vaccines.
I'm in good health, but I didn't take the vaccine, to be honest, or the booster, because I have an opinion about that. Kind of, I just don't think it's good. Personal point of view, I just don't think it's good. It causes problems medically, I suppose, for people. We don't know what we're putting into our body, basically, I suppose, and I suppose that's it, yeah.
It's average, for a man my age. I'm about 61 years of age now. Obviously, being my age, I get tired, but generally it's quite good, yeah.
And can I ask you, did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
I did, yes, yeah.
How many?
I took the first 2 and then the booster, and I didn't take any after that.
And did you notice any side effects, short-term or long-term, after taking the jabs?
Well, I just in my arm, short term, for about a week. I can't say I noticed any major, side effects. So, maybe I'm one of the lucky ones. Yeah.
And would you be taking any more of them in the future?
No, I won't. No.
Can I ask why not?
I think, like everybody else, we were advised to take it, but I think they could have done a bit more research. Had a few more trials. In my opinion, they probably rushed it a bit. To be honest, if there was to be another virus appear on the scene again, I don't think I'd rush out to get a vaccine. To be honest, I swallowed everything that was told, the media, what they were telling us and everything, and I believed it all, but I don't think I'd do it again, no.
How would you describe your health over the last year or two?
Actually excellent, yeah, no problems.
And did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
I took the first one. It was just one. It was the Johnson, and then I took the booster 12 months ago, and I was very sick after it. So I will not take any more.
And did you notice any? Did you have any kind of mild or serious long-term effects after that booster?
6 weeks tiredness. That was all. Yeah, I was fine after 6 weeks.
I don't have any major life-threatening conditions, so I'd say I'm pretty lucky. Yeah. But then I don't drink or smoke, and I'm very healthy. I live a healthy lifestyle. Yeah, very good.
And can I just ask you then, did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
Absolutely not. 100% no.
Can I ask you why?
Oh, I don't believe. I'm an evangelical Christian, and I believe COVID vaccinations are linked to transhumanism, and I don't like what was in that injection. I think it's a very sinister agenda, and for that reason, I refuse to take it.
How has your health been in the last year or two?
Not great.
Not great, yeah.
No, not great, no.
Can I ask you, just out of 10, what would you give your health out of 10 in the last year or two?
7 or an 8 maybe. Yeah, probably about 5 or 6.
Yeah. So that's very low because you're very young. It should be 10 out of 10 really. Can I ask you, did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
No. I did. I got mine, yeah. I got both mine and a booster. Yeah.
And you didn't take any?
No.
And so since you've taken the vaccine, have you noticed your health improve, stay the same or disimprove?
It probably got worse, but I don't know whether it's the vaccine or whether it's just in general. But yeah, probably got worse, yeah.
I certainly have long COVID, but it's nearly afraid to say that in some respects. Yeah.
Can I ask you then, did you take any of the vaccines?
Oh, I did. I took the vaccines and a booster, and then by the time it came around to have the booster again, I actually got COVID. So, but in saying that, I don't know whether it was the right choice or not, but it was the choice. Not the choice, but it was the recommendation, and you have to go by recommendations too.
Sorry, can I just ask then? Did you got COVID after you got vaccinated? Is that correct? Yeah. And do you think that it's a possibility that it was the vaccine that caused this long COVID or this illness rather than some kind of virus itself?
I honestly, I don't know. I mean, I took the vaccines, did exactly what I was supposed to do, got COVID. I was extremely ill. It was like having 5 different illnesses at the same time, from chest infection to sinus infection to you name it. Everything was like a 5-in-1. And I honestly don't know, could it have been any worse had I not taken the vaccine? I don't know, because I'm not a medical professional. So I don't know.
And just would you take any more vaccines?
No.
No, I didn't take any of the vaccines, no. My mother took one and her health was declining now. She'd say that she's on depressants and everything now. Yep. But she wouldn't be. She was after taking all the vaccines, and I stayed away from them. I had that option, so that's it, really.
I haven't been sick much, and if I was sick, it wasn't anything serious. So it's good.
And tell me this, did you take any of the vaccines?
No, I don't agree with the vaccines at all.
How would you describe your health over the last year or two?
Very good.
Out of 10, what would you give it?
About 7.
And now, just another question. Did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
Yes.
How many?
2.
And did you have any side effects from taking any of those, short-term or long-term?
No, none I'm aware of, no.
The last year, it's gone a bit. I'm getting a few pains in my hip and in my shoulder. But other than that, I do a lot of training, do a lot of swimming and a lot of exercise. So I'd be pretty good for my age, I'd say.
And can I ask you, did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
I did.
How many?
I think I'm 3 or 4 jabs, I think, as far as I know. Yeah.
And did you have any side effects after?
I had a little reaction at first, and I went up to the doctor. My body was breaking up in all kind of little spots, came up along. So they kept me in for 2 or 3 days in the hospital just to kind of monitor and see what was going on. And nothing happened anyway, so.
Not bad, yeah, not bad. I've had a few problems with my kidneys and stuff like that. Cocaine abuse, to be honest with you. But other than that, I'm back to normal, back fresh, back healthy, working. All is good, staying clean. So.
And can I ask you, did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
I did. I got the first 2. I didn't get the booster. It was I forget what brand it was. It wasn't the Johnson & Johnson. What's the other one? No, not Pfizer. The funny name to it. Moderna. That was the one. Yeah.
And can I ask you then, after you got the vaccines, did you notice any improvement? Your health improve, disimprove, or stay the same?
I'd say it stayed the same, but the second jab that I got, I felt awful after. I just had my head down. I was in bits for a day, and then I was back to normal, fresh again.
And would you take any more of them?
I wouldn't.
So for your physical health, how would you, out of 10, what would you give it out of 10?
I'd give it an 8. Strong 8, yeah. Definitely.
And can I just ask you then, did you take any of the vaccines when they were about?
Yes, I did, but I didn't get a booster because I felt like I've taken enough. Didn't really need the booster.
And did you notice any effects, short-term or long-term, after the vaccines?
I think a short-term effect would probably be just headaches and stuff and kind of getting used to it. But other than that, no long-term effects anyway.
Very good. And then will you be taking any more?
No, definitely not. I'm all vaccinated up now. I don't think there's any need for any more, definitely.
Did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
Yeah, I have. I got COVID vaccines. Yeah, I got the 2 of them. I just have to get my booster.
Did you have any negative side effects after the vaccines?
Yeah, I was sick for a few days, yeah. Kind of like I had a cold.
Could you describe your health over the last year or 2?
Very mixed.
Just out of 10, what would you give it out of 10?
4.
Okay, so not great. Can I just ask you, did you take any of the COVID vaccines?
Yes.
How many did you take?
All of them.
And did you were these health problems, were they exacerbated after you took these vaccines, or were they always there?
They were underlying, and they were not exacerbated by the vaccine at all.
So your health has always been mixed?
Yes.
And did you take any of the vaccines?
I did, yeah.
How many?
2.
And have you noticed any, has your health improved, disimproved, or stayed the same since the vaccines?
It's hard to say, with so many different, variations of stuff going on, like mental health, economy, money and stuff like that. I haven't really had the money to even afford a gym. So it's hard to say with all the varying factors.
And would you take any more of the vaccines?
To be honest, no, I don't think I would. No, I think I'm a young, healthy person and I don't need it.